What's up, everybody? Yeah. Welcome to the Mike Dolce Show. I don't think there's any popping in the microphone, but if there is, my apologies. We had to move some wires around today as we're tearing out parts of the ceiling here. So we'll get it fixed by early this coming week. If not, good. The content is going to be fire, by the way. So if you're just joining into the stream, thank you for being here today. I'm going to teach you the number one. It's going to be one technique. I'm going to give you two bonuses also. The number one technique to lose fat, not just to lose fat, but to look great naked. Right? That's what we're talking about, because losing fat's fine, but why do you want to lose fat? You want to lose fat so you can get naked. Right? That's the whole point of this. Very reptilian, right? All we want to do is we want to eat, we want to be safe, and we want to procreate. That's all humans. That's all any species really wants to do. That's the reptilian drive that we all have. Well, losing fat, unfortunately or not, well, that's really predicated upon your desire to procreate. I'm having a little fun here. We're making jokes. This will be entertaining, but at the same time, it's going to help you dramatically live a long, healthy life and really enjoy your life as you are out there living it. So I'm going to, again, break down here in another minute or so as this stream populates. We're almost there. Keep things up, keep things going. I'm going to break down the most important habit to fat loss. Right? This is what we're talking about. This is something that's going to be very helpful. You can feel free to answer any questions in the super chat. I will definitely jump in there and answer those for you. If you have not yet, make sure you subscribe to this channel, my friends. Click that little bell to get notified when I do live streams like this. And if you're new to the channel, I do these live streams at least once, usually 3 times per week. You can check the video section and see how often I do this and how many questions I answer. I answer your questions for free almost every single day, every single week for sure. And if you don't know, I'm the 4-time World MMA Trainer of the Year. I'm a 4-time #1 best-selling author in the diet and health space. I am in the New Jersey Martial Arts Hall of Fame for my contribution to the health and the safety of the athletes in moving the sport of mixed martial arts forward. That is the New Jersey Martial Arts Hall of Fame, as overseen by the New Jersey Athletic Commission. I'm the creator of the UFC Fit program, the only diet and exercise program ever endorsed by the UFC. I'm on the cover of Men's Fitness magazine right over my shoulder, and I was nominated or voted to be one of the top 14 most influential humans on the planet with regards to health and fitness. I am a father of 2 young daughters. I'm a married man of 20 years, which is rare in any industry, especially in the fitness industry. I'm also a business owner, an entrepreneur, and I'm probably one of the most successful in this space to have done it, but to do it in a manner that is rather atypical. I speak about that stuff on this channel quite often in different ways, how we actually built this business, built the brand, and really kind of built this global reputation for helping people live longer, live better lives. So I was very focused on working with elite athletes for the majority of my career. And upon the birth of my first daughter, my wife and I realized it's time for me to get off the road, to stop living in hotels and on airplanes and on movie sets, and to be home more often. But that fit perfectly with my personality because I was much more satisfied working with professional athletes. Not that we still don't do, work with athletes and actresses and actors and all these famous, great people and awesome people. There's a lot of good ones out there, but the majority of our focus was on the general population. And that's you guys. That allows me to put so much time, so much energy to work with my team on a daily basis and provide more great content just like this to help you live better lives. So I've taken all of my experience in 20 plus years of working at the most elite levels of professional sports, and now I share it with you here on this YouTube channel every day. We just launched a new Patreon channel, which I'm super excited about. If anyone is interested in that, I just popped a link in the chat. You can take a quick look and see if that makes sense for you. I just did a live stream on our Patreon channel, which was awesome. And the content there is is just A plus level content, super in depth, super behind the scenes, super high level. For anyone who's interested in the Patreon channel, we really take this information to a whole other level because we have the time to do so on Patreon. So our work is definitely focused on helping people live better lives, and a part of that is this video right now: uncensored fat loss. Why do I say uncensored fat loss? Uncensored fat loss because it's looking great naked, my friends. And I don't say this in some sort of weird, creepy context, right? I say this because looking great naked that's really what fat loss is about. And if you were to stand in front of a mirror right now, a big old mirror, and I have 40 feet of mirrors, it's 40 by 8 along the side of the studio that I'm in right now. And if I were to stand in front of that mirror, butt ass naked, and if I were to hold my phone and look at myself and walk around and do a whole 360-degree turn and really stop and look at myself over my shoulder the way that I look, how would I feel about myself? And how would you feel about yourself? And this is not the tip here, right? This is for you to think about doing this. And I urge everyone here to do this, to try this. This is the reality check. I'm working with an actor and actress, and like a famous man and a famous female, and they're in this big blockbuster film that's coming up. They're going to start filming next year. I've already been retained to help them get ready, and they have some pretty steamy scenes. I got to tell you, it's going to be all fighting and sexy and all this great stuff. And they got to look the part, man. They got to look the part. So gratefully, we were actually retained to help them look the part. And that's what motivated this actual topic for you guys. Many of these topics that I share with you come from my real life. So we just got set up. We just had the consults. We just got them up and running and built the meal plan. And we understand the way that they have to look, the angles that they have to look. The director was very specific on the type of physiques that he needed to see. I love that. And that really had me focused on the way their body looks from a 360-degree perspective, because everything is going to be seen, you know, with whatever the ratings of the movies allow, but it'll probably be a rated R movie. Not in the you know, salacious way, just because there's blood and guts and fighting and sexiness and all this other stuff. But anyway, that got me thinking about you. What are those trouble areas that you're not aware of, right? Are you aware of those? And I want you to be aware of those. I want you to see those. And I want you to feel bad because you've been hiding away from it. But with that realization comes strength and comes empowerment. And I'm going to tell you how to eradicate that fat from your body in a moment here. I just wanted to build the background and the context so you understand what we're speaking about. Right? So take the time, stand in front of that mirror when nobody's home, when you're all by yourself. Don't tell anyone. Shut your cell phone signal off, shut your Wi-Fi off so you don't accidentally FaceTime your mom of your fat ass in your bathroom mirror, and take the time. Take 10 minutes. It sounds crazy. Literally take 10 minutes and stare at your butt ass naked body in a mirror and see what's there. Look at your body the way the rest of the world sees you, because most of the time you look from here up. You do your hair, you brush your thing and this and that. You put on your clothes and you're like, oh, I look great. Here I go. But we see you when you're sitting in the chair across the restaurant from me and I'm sitting at an angle behind you. I kind of see like your back and your side. I see your fat ass love handle sticking out through your nice tailored shirt. I see your double ripple bra fat sticking out between your nice little blouse, right? I can see that. The rest of the world sees that. You don't see that. And I want you to see that, because all you see is what you want to see, which is in the mirror, the angle that you like. I want you now, like the star and the starlet, I want you to now be aware of the angles that you don't see and that you don't like. This is now going to motivate you to focus on your personal health and fitness plan. Does that make sense? And you guys right now are like, did this motherfucker just call me out like that? How did he know? I know. This is what I do all day, every day. I speak now to 6. I do 6 one-on-one consultations every single day now, 5 days a week. I speak with 30 amazing humans from around the planet every single week, plus my elite private clientele. So it's probably closer to 40 people a week, plus my team does their consults and their my diets and their programs. We speak with hundreds of people per month, thousands of people per year. We have very deep and intimate understanding of what you're going through right now. And everything I'm saying, you're like, holy shit, this dude is right. When was the last time you actually did that? Right? What about when you're walking around holding your cup of coffee in front of your stomach with your arms tucked in so nobody can see your fat belly sticking over your pants? Guys and gals, right? The way that you wear the multicolored dress or blouse or the little jacket that you button, or you put the little, the little bow thing kind of around your waist to make it seem like that there's a taper to your physique, right? You're using these external props to hide your body from the world. It's like the fucking dude with the brush over. He brushes over the 3 hairs in front of his scalp right here, and the whole back is just fucking skin. So in the mirror, he's like, hey, it doesn't look that bad. And the rest of us were like, this dude looks horrible. I know it. I'm saying this on purpose. I want to get an emotional rise out of you. I want this to affect you. I want it to affect you. So now we're ready to make a change. And I'm going to help you make that change. Just stick with me here for a minute. So take that 10 minutes, stand in the mirror, look at your body 360 degrees and be like, all right, that's me. I love it. I love me. You people are like, why you call me out, man? I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. And I'm going to help you out too at the same time, right? I'm going to get you guys fucking sexy. Movie ready sexy is the goal. I want to, every time I sit down in a restaurant, I want to see sexy motherfuckers all around me. Every time I go shopping, I want to see sexy people rolling around. Healthy, fit. Sexy is relative, right? You can be curvy and damn sexy as hell, right? You don't have to be shredded, bikini model shredded, bodybuilder bro shredded. No way. You just need to look damn good with your clothes off. That's what I want you. And that's all relative to you. That's the beautiful thing. Your version of sexy is totally up to you, but you have to be real with yourself. Now, most people think they have to lose 10 to 20 pounds. That's bullshit. Really, you need to lose 30 to 60 pounds. Whatever you think you have to lose, double it. Double it. And then you'll look closer to the way you think you might look, but you still won't look that good. For real. It takes more time. It's going to take you 4 months. 4 months. It's going to take you 4 months to really have that breakthrough. Why? Because your fat cells are going to shrink. And when your fat cells shrink, that's awesome. What happens? Your skin gets flaccid. And then your skin slowly will retain its elasticity and get shrink wrapped and then get wrapped tight around your body. So it takes longer to look the way you want to look. Even though you might have lost the 30 pounds, it's going to take you an extra 4 to 6 weeks in order for your skin to reform to your smaller body, right? Uncensored fat loss. I'm talking about you butt ass naked, not you using all the props in the mirror to like, hey man, she looks good. She got that big fat ass hanging out of that. Like, yeah, that looks good. But you know you're wearing the Spanx, right? You know you're wearing that little top that's a little wider, right? You got the Lululemon pants that fold up to your boobs, right? Keeping everything tight and packed in. I know how it all works. And you guys are like, dude knew that trick too. Poop. That trick's out the window. Yep, I know it for sure. I know the dudes who actually tuck their bellies, their fucking beer bellies. We call it beer belly, but they're fupas, their fat upper pecker area, right? They actually tuck that into their belt line so it doesn't hang over their fucking belt. Isn't that crazy? Like, your belly button should not be under your buckle. It should never be under your belt buckle, right? But I know a lot of dudes who do that, and they just look like they're, because they got kind of a bigger upper body, right? They just look like they're this big round dude. But they're tucking their fucking gut into their pants like it's a frumpy t-shirt. But anyway, all right. So I see people are asking questions here. I'm going to answer these questions. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you to do. Right here, here's the number one. So we have all the context now. You're aware of it. You're aware of the context. Okay? Also, you're aware that you need to subscribe to this channel, click that little bell for notifications, and bang, bang, give this video a thumbs up because nobody talks to you like this. Nobody cares enough about you to tell you what you really need to hear. I don't know anybody who does it like we do it here. I don't know anybody who cares as much as we do, or also brings you the honest information to now move your life forward. Give me 4 months. I will dramatically change your life forever. I will get you movie body ready, sex scene ready, sizzling, salacious. But here's what you have to do. You ready? Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. The next day's Sunday. That's the way it usually works. What I need from you is no cheat meals this weekend. What? No cheat meals this weekend. I need you to treat Saturday and Sunday like it's a fucking Monday. I need your meals to be on point. On point. I need you to exercise twice on both of these days. What? This fool is crazy. No, I'm just telling you how it works. We need to develop healthy habits to propel you into future success. If you blow your diet on Saturday and or Sunday, guess what? It's going to take you until Wednesday and Thursday just to start making progress again. And you're going to blow it on Saturday again because you did it last Saturday and the one before, and goes on ad nauseum. Here's what you need to do. You need to break that cycle. Now, Thanksgiving is on Thursday here in the United States. We have a pretty large contingent of Americans here. So I'm assuming most of you are going to have Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, awesome. Great. That's fine. That's 6 days away. You're going to have your earned meal on Thanksgiving. So between now and Thanksgiving, everything you eat is perfect. Perfect. Here until Thanksgiving, you're going to exercise twice a day. You're going to perform low intensity, steady state cardiovascular activity first thing in the morning, walking, jogging, cycling, swimming, what have you. And then later on that day, you're going to perform some sort of vigorous exercise. I don't care what it is. Could be lifting weights. It could be swinging kettlebells. It could be going to Muay Thai class. It could be doing yoga and or Pilates. Whatever it is, you could take your kid to the park and you can push your kid on the swing. Like one of our online community members sent me a video. She'd push her kid. She'd do a body weight squat. She'd stand up just in time to push her kid. She'd do a body weight squat. She was doing sets of 100 with, I don't know, 1-year-old, 2-year-old. This is a mom, right? Getting it fucking done. Getting it done. So proud of her. More proud of her than any pro athlete I work with who's got all the great stuff around him. This young lady was getting it fucking done in her fucking jeans, sitting there on a cold fall day, getting it done. That's what I expect of you. Guaranteed she's going to be fucking mom hot come summertime, right? Because she's putting the work in right now. And this is what you need to do, my friend. You need to wake up. You need to shake yourself out of the bullshit haze you've been in. Stop with the crap. Stop with the excuses. Stop constantly breaking your fucking diet. Stop skipping workouts. Stop being lazy during your workouts. It's time to get to work. It's time to get to work and get focused. But it doesn't have to be bad. Go look at my Instagram photo today. Pulled chicken chili last night for dinner with blue corn tortillas. I woke up today looking better than I did the day before. Like if you can't eat, look at I had pancakes that morning. Right? Healthful, whole foods, well-intended, based upon activity, following our principles. Get my cardio in the morning, got my harder training in the afternoon. I stay consistent. I stay compliant. I drink my water. I don't drink crap. I don't eat crap. I don't fall off. I don't make excuses. And that's what I need from you. So right now, I need you to commit. I need you to commit. No cheat meals this weekend. This is where we're going to start. I'm going to be back on here on Monday. Our Patreon members, I'm going to have more videos this weekend. So if you're not a member of our Patreon channel, check out the Mike Dolce Knows channel on Patreon. It is intense. I'm the members of the Mike Dolce Knows Patreon channel will be fucking savages, like elite level, hot ass moms, fucking fit fucking dads, like the whole gimmick. I'm going hard in the paint for the members of the Patreon channel. John Trigg, 60 pounds down from 190 down to 250 and feels great. Man, John Trigg, I'm so proud of you, my brother. Fucking crushing it. John Trigg is a member of the Patreon channel, by the way. Good to see you. And that all started with our one-on-one consultation, Mr. Trigg. Bam. I love it. So anyway, guys and gals, sorry about that. Recap. You want to look great naked? First thing you have to do is you have to make yourself sick. And that's by standing in the mirror butt-ass naked, staring at yourself and being like, holy shit, that's the way I really look. And don't put the phone down. Don't put the mirror down. Stare at it. Yep, that's real. Nope, it's not the lighting. This lighting doesn't make you look fat. You are fat, right? You got to accept that. Accept it. The first step is acceptance, my friends, because once we accept it, we can then move on from it. We can then make progress. And this is what it's about. I want you guys to look smoking hot 360 degrees, 365 days out of the year. And you're not that far away from doing it. We can get the jump start on that right now. Everyone else is going to pretend they're going to start January 1st. You're going to start right now this weekend. You're not going to eat all the shit everyone else is eating. You're not going to eat all the crap everyone else is eating. You're not going to live like all the unhealthy people around you. You're not going to use your weak-ass family and your weak-ass friends as an excuse for you to continue being a weak-ass motherfucker. Pardon my language, but I use that for effect. Honestly, isn't it now the time that you made a change? Isn't now the time that you've made a change? Aren't you sick of it? Aren't you sick of kind of being good and kind of being better and then blowing it all again because your friend, your fat ass fucking friend was eating French fries or whatever else it might be because you had that momentary lapse of strength, right? You're the momentary lapse and I don't know what happened. You're being a fucking lazy motherfucker is what happened. That's all that happened. You're making another excuse, like all the excuses you've made for the last 2 decades of your life. Well, no more. No more. That's all. We're here. Done. Now it's time to get better. Now it's time to move forward. And it all starts this weekend. Uncensored fat loss. 4 months from now. 4 months from now, you are going to be Hollywood shredded, right? You're going to be sizzling on the screen, right? That's what we're talking about. You want to walk around butt ass naked. I want you to get to that point in your life that you want to show people how awesome you look. You feel more confident naked than you do with those stupid clothes on that you've been using to hide your body. Now you want to show your body, right? That's the attitude. And you can do that no matter how old you are. Man, I got 60 plus year olds that are smoking hot. Holy cow. But if you're 25, 35, 45, do you know how easy it is? How fast it is? You have the benefit of metabolism and proper hormones, right? You've just been being a dickhead. Rule number 1, don't be a dickhead, right? That's really what it is. So I'm going to help you. I'm going to try and motivate you. So this is it. The number 1 tip here this weekend. We're going to stick on the plan. We're going to stick with the plan. You're going to eat 4 times this weekend. You're going to have your breakfast bowl. You're going to have your egg scramble. You're going to have some sort of maybe like a salmon, wild-caught salmon or a baked chicken over a bed of delicious veggies. And then you're going to have a nice dinner. You know, good, 4-6 ounces of a piece of steak, chicken, fish, what it might be, and a nice assortment of beautiful multicolored vegetables. Awesome, beautiful, amazing. Make a chili, make a stir fry, make a fajita. Enjoy it. Have fun. Of course. Why not? Healthful, whole foods consistently. Watch how different you feel. Watch how different your digestion is. Honestly, if you're using half a roll of toilet paper every time you sit down, you're not healthy, my friend. You should have the 1 wiper, 2, just to make sure the first one wasn't a fluke. That's the way it should be. Your metabolism should be that efficient. But if you have these nasty, fucking dirty bowel movements that takes you 20 minutes to clean up, you got some issues going on. That's all the poison you keep dumping into your stomach. And now I'm going sideways. This is like video number 4 right now. So I'm going to pull this back. I'm going to answer some questions and I'm going to get out of here. Jesse Lee, starting my shakedown before I head to the venue to fight. Thank you for everything. Jesse, I'm so proud of you, my man. You're going to crush it. Go out there, have fun, be aggressive. Be a cold-blooded assassin, my friend. You have everything you need to be victorious. I know you're going to do it. We're all behind you, Jesse Lee. Alexa, F you, it's Ben. How's it going? Life is great, Alexa. It's been a while. Life is great, my friend. Omar, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Joe Blogs, you prefer barbell or dumbbell rows or why? Both. I love both, actually. I love both. Kettlebell rows, too. Coach Mike, my brother, I have an idea which new movie this could be, but I won't spoil it here. Ooh, Mike, you might know. The movie buffs will probably know. You'll probably know. Angelo, Living Lean Cookbook Volume 2 just arrived. Hell yeah. Can't wait to try the recipes like Mom's meatloaf in a pinch, which is so freaking delicious. Let me see. If those of you have been asking about this, I'm just going to throw this in right now. If you guys are interested, we actually have our holiday dishes menu. I just put the link into the chat. You guys can see it also. We have, it's actually a $2 download on Kindle. You keep it for the rest of your life. I think there's 11 recipes that literally we use every holiday. It is awesome. It is our homemade gravy, our homemade stuffing, our homemade cranberry sauce, our homemade apple pie, the way we make our turkey, like the mashed potatoes, everything is in there. It is our holiday dishes recipe. You know, I love to eat and I'm not scared of carbs, but the way we make our food makes our food healthy. It's all the food on everyone else's table, except ours tastes better and it's way better for you. So check out that link. It's on Amazon Kindle. It's the holiday dishes menu. It is awesome. So you click that link or whatever. If you're interested, it's there. If you celebrate, just check it out. 33, you call me out, Mike? Yeah, I'm calling you all out. I'm calling you all. Ari, serious question, coach. Masturbating or intercourse in the morning count as substitute for less walking? No, it doesn't count, but I'm not against it. You know, I certainly would prefer, consensual relations with the missus, but for whatever that's worth. Omar, coach, how do you personally decide which PubMed studies are worth considering or not? Sometimes I see a lot of conflicting info in nutrition and fitness papers. Thanks, coach. It's all conflicting. It's all conflicting. All science conflicts. I could have Andy Galpin sitting next to Dr. Andy Galpin sitting next to Dr. Dom D'Agostino, and they will both argue. They could both argue the scientific studies that they're out there, and there will never, ever, ever be a consensus, right? But then what we do is we say, all right, well, what works in the real world? And that's why my team has been so successful, because we say what works in the real world. And then what data do we have to support what we see working in the real world? We focus on this evidence. I don't focus on what 11, 12-year-old boys, what might have happened to a handful of 12-year-old boys in the 1920s. I'll read the study, I'll be aware of it, but I care about what is going on with the 30 clients I speak to every single week here in my personal practice. What is going on with the thousands of humans my team works with here in our practice? What does the vast, overwhelming data show us of every single person we've ever worked with and all the data, all the feedback that they give us? That's what we focus on. That's why most of the scientific literature out there is contradictory in nature. So we read it all for sure. We read it, we're aware of it, but we don't put that much weight in it. We put the weight in what we actually see firsthand, and that's the most important thing. Coach Mike worked 24 weeks to constantly lose 45 pounds. It was worth it, and thanks to your coaching, also pretty easy. Brother Mike, number one, you're an inspiration, my man, because I remember when you started the journey and you've been going. I'm just so impressed, Mike. I'm so fucking impressed with what you've done. So Mike now, Coach Mike, has lost 45 pounds in about 5 months, 6 months. Now, you've been down a few, considerably, but when I said it takes about 4 months to really get to where you want to be. And then it's just now we're constantly refining it refining it and refining it and refining it. I want wider shoulders. I want a tighter waist. I want a bigger back. I want to run a marathon. I want to do a deadlift competition. Like whatever it might be, that's where the refinement phase kicks in. Most people here watching this stream right now, you're not there yet. And that's okay. That's okay. But I'm here to help you get there. I want you to get there, and I want to get there with you. And that's what we're doing right now. Nicholas Ray's, what perfect food, LOL. LOL, like saying clean eating clean, bullshit, LOL. I don't know what you're saying, Nicholas. Be more specific with your statements, please. Hing says, hello, Uncle Mike. Can this workout utilize as warm-up routine before? Uh-oh. Hold on, Hing. Omar also just ordered cookbooks. I'm getting a family. Boom. Hell yeah, Omar. Nicholas. All right, there we go. List warm-ups routine before boxing training, or should I do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday lists only, Tuesday and Thursday weightlifting and boxing? Can lists workout utilize as a warm-up routine before boxing? Well, walking is a great warm-up. A dynamic warm-up should be performed before athletic training, though. So walking is great. Walking will warm you up. Yes. But list is a workout all by itself, performed for 30 to 60 minutes. That should be its own workout. Your boxing workout is its own workout, but I would incorporate maybe 8 to 15 minutes of a dynamic warm-up and a static cool down at the end of your boxing training. Coach Mike, every day is a list day. Hell yeah. Only workout I do 7 days a week. Me too, brother. John Trigg again, 60 pounds down, brother. So proud of you, man. That's so awesome. Hell yeah. Mr. Russ down 6 pounds already on day 5 of 3 weeks to shredded, and I still have to lift today. Mr. Russ is following our online version of 3 weeks to shredded. You can go to thedolcediet.com right now and follow that program designed to lose 21 pounds in 21 days. Check that out. Bobby Ramirez, what's up, Bobby? Mr. Russ told people I'm going from 240 to 210 by March with 11% body fat. By then, they laughed while eating pizza, and all I said was watch. Hell yeah, brother. I love it. Let's go, Mr. Russ. Right on. Hing, you should do a video with Athlete X. I think in time I might, actually. I might be able to do that. What else do we have? Thanks for all the great video podcast. Oliver, thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you being here, and that means a lot to get that kind words from you, my friend. So thank you so much. We're working hard, Oliver. You know we are. I know you're working too, my brother. Mr. Russ buying a Concept 2 rower for the Mini Iron Paradise. Any workout suggestions? I don't have a rower myself, so I can't give you an equipment opinion on that one. I've used them before. I actually like the Concepts. I like rowing, actually. I probably should get one. Sorry, I can't give you a deeper explanation, though. Aesop. What supplement to take in the wintertime here in Sweden? Weather is dark. I prefer a vitamin D3. I would say speak with your doctor, of course. Look for any sort of deficiencies. And if you're feeling suicidal, if you have any sort of kind of emotional issues, please reach out and speak with someone qualified to assist you. We are all here to support you as a community. But again, seek qualified medical help, medical treatment. We all should do that from time to time. I always suggest speaking to your doctor consistently. We should see our doctor every 3 to 6 months maximum to get comprehensive blood work done. But Aesops, we're here for you, my friend. We're in your corner. Joel says, Dolce, how you doing, my man? I got your 3 weeks of shredded, and I couldn't stick to it. I got high last week and effed up my diet. I start 3 weeks of shredded. This is my 5th day, and I'm doing good. Need help. Joel, you're crushing it. Joel, man, I'd suggest you go to our Patreon channel, brother. Just go to the Mike Dolce Knows Patreon channel. Become a member of the Patreon channel. There's a lot more direct daily information, contact, engagement, support, resources that will be provided for you there. The Patreon channel really does allow me to be much more personalized and direct with everyone. So if you love this YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel staying, I'm going to keep doing this, but if you love this YouTube channel, man, check out our Patreon channel. Mike Dolce Knows on Patreon. Check it out. Consider becoming a part of our community on Patreon. It's awesome. It's awesome. And every single day it's getting better. Like I can talk daily. I can be like in the supermarket and be like, yo, guys, look at this. I'm buying this right now. Who's up? Who's moving? Let's go. It's list time. We're gonna be doing live workouts on the Patreon channel together. I'm building out a complete exercise database. We're gonna have body weight workouts all built out on there, motivational videos, of course, inspiration and all that fun stuff. Q&As individual, like on the Patreon channel, you can direct message me. It's like a text message. You can text message me a question and I will I'll either maybe answer it, but probably shoot a video, like a 2-minute video reply for you of that. That's all on the Patreon channel. And it's just starting. We literally just launched it yesterday. Every single day it will get better. The content gets more robust, but it's for people like you, Joel. I want to make sure everyone in that Patreon channel, I consider a private client. And I get to know you in the Patreon channel at a much greater level of personalization than I can do here, because YouTube is rather, large, and there's a lot of challenges with YouTube interaction. Patreon, it's very personalized, and we can much more directly speak with each other and build these groups and communities. So again, Mike Dolce knows on Patreon. Check it out. Omar, thanks for the explanation. You got it. Shamer says, super excited for the Patreon move. I live in Iran, where our currency is effed by bloody government, and even I can chip in with the first tier. Hell yeah, Shamer. Welcome to Patreon too, my friend, all the way over in Iran. I love it. I'm actually going to do a country shout out on Patreon soon too. Thanks for all you do, Coach. Changing lives free of charge. That is my goal. That is why I'm here. Coach, what's your opinion on wearing an Apple Watch for the morning list to monitor the heart rate? Boom. How about that? I got my Apple Watch. I love it. I really do. I'm not a watch guy. I really do enjoy the Apple Watch. Joel, smoking weed and crushed Dominoes on Sunday, the cheat day. There is no cheat day. You watch this video. No cheating. No cheating this weekend. We have Thanksgiving in the United States on Thursday. No cheat meal Saturday. No cheat meal Sunday. We follow our meal plans. We stick to the workout. We stick to the schedule. We make gains, baby. We make gains. Look better naked, right? Get shredded, get ripped, lose that back fat. Remember, those of you who just joined the channel in the beginning of the episode, I said, listen, when nobody's home, go into your bathroom, lock the door, strip down naked, stand in front of that mirror and stare at yourself for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yep. Get your phone, shut the Wi-Fi, shut the cell off, get a mirror and look at yourself. Like, holy shit, that's the way I really look. Is that the way my love handles look? Is that the way my tits look? Do they really? Oh my God. Is that the way my ass really looks? What the fuck? I had no idea. I've been hiding from it all this time. I didn't know, right? This is what I want. I want you to get focused so you can see it for what it is, and then we can attack. I'm going to be building you guys moving forward. If you hang out with me long enough, I'm going to build you guys. If you do what I say, if you listen to this information, if you pull the pieces out of the things that I talk about, you will dramatically change your life. Give me 4 months of dedicated, diligent effort. That's what, November to December, January, February, March. By March, you will be a sexy motherfucker. Holy cow. By summertime 2021, you will be the hottest person on the beach. You will be the hottest person in your family. You will be the hottest person of all your friends if you follow what I tell you. That's it. I know it for a fact. I got fucking super hot people, super hot. They're literally paid to be hot that hire us to do this for them. Jordan Turner, hey, Coach, are the programs monthly subscriptions or one-time flat rate? Done leaving myself any room to be lazy. It is. So Patreon it's a monthly commitment. It's a monthly pledge is what they call it. You can cancel at any time. That's up to you. Cancel anytime. Like you can pledge in and you can pledge out. I'm new to Patreon myself. Literally just started it yesterday. But it's like, man, you can pledge in. And then if you don't like it, it doesn't fit up, or you got some budget issues, just pledge out and then come back in again when maybe money's a little bit better or whatever it is. I will be providing you the best possible high quality content than anyone on Patreon for sure. I have given my word in order to over deliver to every single person on every single tier, to go so far above and beyond for every single one of you. right? That's my goal. I want every person I come in contact with, I want to just live your best life. But if you are a member on Patreon, I can do such a better job. There's so many more tools. If you guys haven't been on Patreon before, it's freaking amazing. All the tools, I can write blogs, I can build workouts in there, I can shoot live stream, I can live like Snapchat and stories in real time, like grocery shopping. I can shoot videos, I can do this, I can live stream, we can text message back and forth, I can do Q&As. There's so much stuff. I can aggregate all the data so it's so easy for you guys to find and track down. We can run challenges, I can conduct polls. I mean, there's so much stuff at the Patreon page. Definitely check out the Mike Dolce Knows page on Patreon. If you even marginally like this content, you will freaking love what we're doing on Patreon. 8-Bit Warrior, can a fasted shadow kickboxing session in the morning be just as good as list? Nope, it's too hard. You will be using stored glycogen. Michael, longtime MMA BJJ athlete, love listening to the no BS approach to nutrition and training. 43 and spar 3 times a week and push pull squat. Damn, you're killing it, my man. Good for you. Will Rodriguez, is microwavable food good? No, we don't use a microwave. Jim Morris, Mike Perry misses weight. Oh, I heard he was going to. What happened? Uncle Mike, what's your opinion on asking a woman out at the gym? What is a good physical indicator of looking good? RE, I would not ask a woman out in the gym. I think that is crossing a boundary for sure. It makes things highly uncomfortable. Now, you can tell if there's some sort of chemistry. If a woman likes you, she will be giving you very clear signals that she likes you. I would be careful to not over infer and make her feel comfortable. To be fair, you don't want to be the creepy dude in the gym. Women feel, and I work with a lot of women, I'm friends with a lot of women. I have women who work for us, who are beautiful fitness models, right, who I work with and work with us, and I'm close friends with, and we train with and travel with and all this stuff. They are constantly inundated by creepy guys and creepy girls. Actually, they're constantly being hit on. It's like any woman in the gym is like meat, and they're treated like that. And that's disrespectful. And that's not fair. That fucking bothers the shit out of me. I see the gym like work. Like, you're not going to hit on a girl at work, right? It's inappropriate conduct. Now, there are times in the gym, like maybe, you can ask her for a spot because you really need a spot and see if there's any chemistry from there. Like something like that. It's like, all right, well, how do I speak with this person? She's constantly looking at me. She's constantly like smiling at me. She's giving you all these signals, right? Then it's like, hey, like, you mind spot me like on like a dumbbell, something that's not super creepy, like, and just like, hey, could you give me a spot? Can you give me a lift up on one of these lifts? And then you have the opportunity to chit chat with her a little bit. If that goes well, then you can then progress the conversation. You become more familiar with her. Maybe you work out together once or twice, and the relationship scales. And I say this to be ultra conservative in a very respectful way, because you don't want to be the dirtbag at the gym that makes a young lady feel uncomfortable because you were mixing up signals. Maybe she's just a friendly person, and she thought you were a nice, friendly guy, which you were, but that reptilian fucking monster inside you took it to the wrong place and made her feel uncomfortable, right? You don't want to be that person. I say that to be, your friendly Uncle Mike right here. Don't be a dickhead. It's rule number 1 in life. Just don't be a dickhead to start with. But I think you're probably a good guy. Hing, what should your heart rate be during lists? We keep it below 110. Jim Morris, Mike Perry missed weight by 4.5 pounds and does a dab. Well, shame on him. If I can't cook and only have access to a microwave, can I get microwavable food like 1 minute jasmine rice? I wouldn't. Why can't you cook? Why can't you cook? I travel the world with a ceramic skillet. Why can't you cook? I don't know. I work with military, with special operators. I work with law enforcement, emergency responders. I work with Las Vegas strippers who do 12-hour shifts in kind of like, less than, awesome environments. Joel, dude, I just did that Monday morning and took pictures for the before and after. I look like shit. That's why I restarted your 3 weeks of shredded. Bro, I need to lose this 50 pounds. Joel, that's what I'm talking about, my man. That's what I'm talking about. when I say like stand in the mirror, butt ass naked, I don't say that to be funny. I don't say that to be creepy. I don't say that because I'm trying to punk you guys. I'm saying like that it's just you all alone. It's just you all alone, stripped down to your most basic. And it's like, all right, motherfucker, like where are we at? Honestly, soul check. Where are we at right now? How we doing in life so far? Are we full of shit? Are we hiding behind a face full of makeup, a fancy haircut, a well-tailored suit? Are we wearing Spanx and tucking our muffin top into our pants? Like, where are we really at in life? Let's get real. Let's deal with the facts as they are. Most people don't do that. I think so. I'm one of the best coaches out there because I'm fucking honest and I'm real and I'm straight up. I do not tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to know. That's it. If you don't like that, go somewhere else where they're gonna fucking fluff you in the back room and let you make a fool of yourself when you walk through the curtain. I'm not that dude. I'm going to make sure you fucking are on track, on point. You have everything you know, everything you need to know. And I know for a fact it will be easier if you do it my way because I'm so successful at doing it. I've done it for so long at such a high level. And I don't say that to brag, although it sounds like brag. I say it because it's fucking real. You got to get real with yourself. If you can't do that, I mean, you can't stand and stare at yourself and really be like, all right, man, this is that was a wake-up call. This is it. That's the way I really look. Like, all right, I better fucking get to work. Then it's a hell of a lot easier to wake up tomorrow and do your cardio, to do your lists. It's a hell of a lot easier to be like, you know what? No, I don't need the fucking eggs Benedict with the cream sauce. I'm good with the 2 eggs over easy, the 2 poached eggs over easy, 4 whites on the side, and the big ass fucking bowl of sauteed spinach and peppers and onions and mushrooms. Yeah, I can do that. Can I actually? Yeah, can you make home fries without the oil? I'll have them make home fries without the oil if I go to a little restaurant and whatnot, and I can have some carbs at that meal. Home fries without the oil, please. They're like, without the oil? Yeah, it's actually just a potato. Like, the fuck out of my face. Like, honestly, now I'm eating. People are like, oh, I don't know how you eat that. I'm like, it's a potato, motherfuckers. It's basically a baked potato that's a little crispy. It's so funny because I eat with all these fat bodies, you know, to be honest, to be real. And they all look at me like I'm some sort of crazy person. I'm like, dude, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, insulin insensitive. You're all fucking morbidly overweight. And you look at me like I'm the crazy guy because I order water and tea, black coffee, and I'm diligent with my meal orders because I'm not going to eat fucking popcorn at a movie theater when we're allowed to go to movie theaters. I'm not going to eat the dirty fucking chili cheese dog because all my fat, disgusting friends are. Like, I'm cool with just a bottle of water until I get home and get some real food. Like, yeah, I got my trail mix in my back pocket. Like, I'm cool. I ate before I came to this shithole. I'm good. Like, I'm that dude. So, like, and I got to tell you what, when I strip down and stare at my mirror, I can always be better, but I am not upset with what I see. And I say that because that's what I want for you. I'm fully confident 360 degrees. I do not have to hide my hips and hide my belly and hide my whatever and wear my shirt a certain way. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me. Shirt on all summer long. I'm shirtless. I don't care. Like, it's inappropriate, not inappropriate. It's hot out. It's fucking, I live on the beach, right? It's like I will put a shirt on literally as I'm walking into a restaurant. I feel better, and this is something mentally, I feel better without a shirt on than I do with the shirt on. That's a whole different mindset. I literally feel more comfortable in my skin without clothes on. I mean, of course, not my nether region. I wear a loincloth, my friends. Of course I do. But getting to that point, now I used to be morbidly obese. Don't forget, my friends, I used to be morbidly obese, 282 pounds at over 30% body fat. I had high blood pressure, hypertension, and I was hooked up to a Holter monitor to make sure that I wasn't going to have a fucking heart attack when I was a competitive power lifter pretending to be an athlete. I was just a fat fuck. That's all I was fucking huge, strong as shit. I was that guy. I used to like pick up my buddies' cars and move them like up onto the curb because I thought that was funny because I was strong enough to do that. I mean, not like, their pickup trucks and shit like that. I think I probably could do like the smaller size Toyotas and whatnot. But the whole point is I'm like totally off topic here. But at the same time, whose question was I answering? Mike the man. Best advice for starting a personal training side gig out of a home gym. Number one is walk the walk, Paul. Walk the walk, man. When you should think about our next Dolce Diet certification course, that's coming down the road, maybe in December, probably in January, but I digress. That you actually just gave me a great thought. I might actually do a coaches on the Patreon channel. I will probably set up a coaching page on our Patreon channel, actually, for coaches, for fitness trainers, for professionals, and create a brand new tier on there. Paul, boom. Thank you for that. And it's that easy. It's that easy to just manifest a new concept, right? So anyway, Paul, but you have to walk the walk. When I walk into a room, when I walk into a gym, I don't have to be the biggest guy, the strongest guy, the leanest guy, the fastest guy, but every motherfucker knows I'm real deal. I'm a real deal motherfucker when I walk in that room. I'm about to work and people stop and watch. Same thing with you. When you walk in, people got to be like, damn, what's this dude going to do? Like, you don't have to bench 405. You just have to fucking get after it and live it. You have to be strong. You have to be lean. You have to be fit. You have to have great endurance. You have to have flexibility. You have to be a good person. I think another reason why I'm so successful as a coach, I'm a good person. When I'm around people, they trust me. They feel comfortable with me, right? I'm not a creepy guy. Like, I'm not scheming and scamming. I'm not trying to steal their wallet, to steal their woman. Like, I'm not that fucking dude. I'm like a square. I'm a professional. I want them to trust me. I want them to trust me with their kids. Like, I want I want them to be like, man, what a good dude. I want them to recommend their mother and their daughter come and work with me. That when I train people, like that's what I exude. I am here to help you be your best. Period. The end. I will go above and beyond for every single one of my clients. Period. The end. They will be safe. They will be protected. I will go to fucking bat for them. Like, that's the attitude. And I just happen to be amazing at the job. I can fucking produce results. Right. So, Paul, to answer your question, that's my mojo. That's the way I get after it. So when I get hired, I'm in. I'm all in. But when I walk through the door, people are like, damn, what does that dude do? What does that dude know? Like, I want to work with that dude. Who's that dude? That's the attitude, man. That's the mojo. Will Rodriguez, thanks for the tip on the travel skill. You're the man. I appreciate, bro. Right on. Target sells, like, I don't know, for like 20, 30 bucks. They're ceramic Oster electric skillets. You can get the smaller one, which is like a square, or the larger one, which is a rectangle. Most of the time I travel with the square, but if I'm working for, a couple athletes, the larger one is a little bit easier. But if it's just you traveling, man, get the smaller one. It's one of I'll buy a new one every year. And then I use bamboo cutlery, like bamboo spatula, because you don't want to nick it. Be very careful. Jim Morris, Mike, your eating plan is the only thing that has got me truly shredded. My functional doctor wants me to do an autoimmune paleo diet for my gut. Can I adjust the foods to fit the calories? You can, but ask the doctor of the food that you eat, what's wrong with the food that you eat right now? Like, I don't understand what this autoimmune paleo diet is going to do. So I'd love to hear about that. Hing, start cooking tutorial video again. Yep, we are going to do cooking videos also on the Patreon channel. Finally, it's like Patreon is going to be everything, my friends. Everything you've ever wanted to see on YouTube will be on Patreon, and then some. Patreon is going to be like my private training group at a fraction, like pennies on the $100. They say pennies on the dollar. It's going to be pennies on the $100 to what I normally charge. which is awesome. And I'm blessed to have this high level clientele that pays me a rather high retainer to do all the great work that I do with them in earnest, which certainly does allow me the opportunity to then give back to people that don't have that same Hollywood studio type of budget, where I can fucking do these Patreons and work with every single one of you at the highest possible level, which I'm super stoked about it. Omar, just subscribe to the Mike Dolce Knows Patreon as we speak. Boom. Omar, I'm pumped up, bro. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. There's also we have in the Patreon, for some of you might want it. I don't know. It's expensive, but it's well worth it. It's called the White Glove Service. Work directly one-on-one with me. You are assigned one of our, a Dolce dietitian, a licensed registered dietitian, you the exact perfect meal plan, every meal, every single day, dedicated to achieving your goals long-term, suited to your lifestyle. We analyze your blood work. We work with your doctors. We make sure everything is perfect for you. And I help you goal set. So you're speaking with either the dietitian or myself every single week in a consultation. We're goal setting. We're creating action steps. We're keeping you accountable. It's like, for those of you who really want to break through and get through, that's also available on Patreon. That's the white glove. That's kind of the higher tier. It's not for everyone, right? That's super intense. Like, really, you want to feel what it really likes to work with us. That's what that is. But there's also just like the other amazing tiers in there for just access to all this great information, the exercise databases that continues to grow, all the live streams, Q&As, the ability to text me and ask me direct questions, which fucking, that gets me super excited. That annoys most people. I love it. I love it. Paul says, oh, also caveat to my question. My fiance was a Division II soccer player, so she'll be training the ladies. LOL, I got a nice business model. Appreciate the advice, brother. Have a good holiday. Paul, man, Paul, bro, keep me posted. Whatever I can do to help you, you might consider going and just getting a one-on-one consultation with me. You might consider that. You might consider signing up to the Patreon for the first month, because we have a tier that actually gives you a one-on-one consultation that actually you sign up, and then feel free to cancel if it doesn't work out for you. And bring your wife in, and let's sit there and talk. Let me share best practices of how I've built my business. We have a global brand and we spend zero marketing dollars. How are we able to build a global fitness brand with 4 #1 best-selling books and all sorts of crazy awesome accolades? Just being a dude, right? Just being a dude. I'm happy to tell you exactly what I did, how I did it, how to manage your cash flow, which is important, what different business entities you might want to consider. Also, what's the best practices in actually attracting clients? How much should you charge? How should you create that pay structure? What is your value? What is the benefits? What are the features? What are your A and B tiers? Like, how are you actually to engage and monetize clients? Which different platforms work best for you? What type of messaging are you selling? Are you sharing? Like, what are the 5 R's of success? So I break all this stuff down in different ways, and I'm happy as whatever that. So if anybody wants the one-on-one consultation stuff, you can always go to dolcedietshop.com. But we've added that now also into the Patreon page. So just check out that Mike Dolce Knows Patreon page again if you are interested, and I will send a link here just so you guys learn more about it. I keep talking about it because it's fucking awesome. I know that for sure, and it will change your life. Many of you, anyway. Those who want it, who need it, it's there for you. Omar, totally down for the coaches only Patreon, especially as a DDC. That's very interesting to me. Omar, brother, you will love it. You already have the passion, you have the knowledge, and you being a new coach early into the game, I want to give you best practices, how to actually build this out. Right? How to actually build this out. And that idea of a coach's portal inside the Patreon world, it makes perfect sense. Very hard to do on Facebook, right? Because I was like, hey, I've tried to do it a few times on Facebook, and man, it just didn't. It was a challenge in some ways. It was a challenge. It was hard to manage logistically. Facebook is good to open a group. It's very hard to manage the group. Very hard to manage the group. So Patreon will allow me to put so much stuff simply because on Facebook, you can't aggregate the content, aggregate the data. I can't have an exercise database. I can't have a Q&A list. I can't have like my, 10-minute, videos. I can't build out, 5, 10, 30-minute workout programs and have that easily accessed and aggregated. Do one-on-one, consultations and maybe interviews with different experts. Facebook, it's all just gets lost in the stream. Patreon allows me to do that in very, very real time. Andrew, what are your kids' favorite Dolce meals? The breakfast bowl. Oh my God, my kids love the breakfast bowl and the pancakes. Breakfast bowl, the pancakes. What else? And honestly, those are it. Those are it. The breakfast bowl by far. They want to eat the breakfast bowl every day, all day. What do you want? Oatmeal, please. Oatmeal, oatmeal, oatmeal. My kids love the breakfast bowl. They love fresh fruit. They'll live on that all day long. And that's pretty much what we feed them most of the time. Kids' favorite meals. JJ, Dolce, what's up? What's up? Dave R. Hey, Mike, love all your content. No bullshit approach. Unfortunately, most in the business aren't as to the point as you are. They all want to sell secrets. I agree, man. And that's what pisses me off so much. I just want to help people. I want to help people. I am here to help you. Every which way I can help you, I will help you. I know I have the experience. I know I have the education. I know I have the content. I know I have the skills. I know I have the passion. But more than that, I'm honest. I pride myself on my honesty and my integrity, right? I pride myself on the way I treat people and how deep I go to help people. I understand because I'm friends with some of these, and I'll put friends in quotes. I'm friendly with a lot of these fitness experts out there. I know their business models. I know what they do. I remember, before they quote hit it big. I know all their bullshit, all their bad habits, all their lies, all their scheming, and it makes me sick. It bothers the heck out of me. It really does bother the hell out of me. But I'm not gonna get to I get mad. I get it, man. I get mad at it because they take advantage of you guys. They sell all their crap and they take advantage of you guys. If they put as much time and energy into helping you guys, they'd be as successful or more so. But all they want to do is just flip the next widget. Keyword flip is what I call it. So I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you. Boris, hey, coach, if I have to eat a certain food, let's say eggs, for example, do I eat 5 today or 1 per day in the 5 days? Is there a difference? I like to spread it out. I typically will eat 1 to 2 whole eggs and, 2 to 4 whites alongside with it. That's kind of typical for me, but I'll eat eggs 3 to 5 days a week, every other day almost. You can build an egg intolerance, by the way. White Goodman, thank you for the super chat donation. Salam alaikum, alaikum assalam. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. It's awesome. I love everyone here. How about organ meats? White Goodman says, organ meats, man, if you can make a liver, call me, invite me over. I will eat liver all day long, but I'm not very good at cooking it for some reason. Although if liver's on the menu in a restaurant, I'm ordering it. I order it every time. If it's on the menu at a restaurant, I order it because usually the chef makes it well enough that they can put it on the menu, right? I can't make it very well, so I don't eat it that often. I got lots of great friends that actually have gifted me wild caught liver, which is just, it's tremendous. So we'll kind of, we'll break that down and we'll put that into a stew or like crock pot, and that'll work out pretty well. But every opportunity I get, I will certainly eat it for sure. Guys and gals, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Click that little bell for notification. That's not a gimmick. You will hopefully get notified when we do live streams just like this. And bang, 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 give this video a thumbs up if you want to look good naked, right? If you appreciate this content, if you understand what I'm talking about, if you're ready to do this, remember, no cheat meals this weekend. Only good food, healthful, whole foods all day long. I want you eating 4, 5, 6 times every day this weekend, but the right food that makes you feel good, which will make you look good. I want you exercising twice tomorrow, twice on Sunday. I want bonus time. I want you to hit Monday feeling awesome about yourself because Thanksgiving's on Thursday. I want you to enjoy a guilt-free Thanksgiving. I'm going to, but I'm going to crush my goals. I'm going to crush my goals. I'm going to work so hard and earn that Thanksgiving. I'm going to earn that Thanksgiving. And those of you who might be interested, one second here, we actually have our Thanksgiving menu, which is called the holiday dishes menu. If you are interested, it is a $2 download on Kindle. Just a thought for those of you who might not know what you want to have, what you want to serve for the holiday. Click that link right there. It's the holiday dishes menu. It's actually the number 2 cookbook on Amazon right now, Amazon Kindle, which is actually really cool. So, we've been in the top 10 all month, and we've been up at number 1. We're actually, Mr. Anthony Bourdain is actually listed at number 7 right now. So that is kind of cool. For whatever that's worth, it's kind of cool. So the holiday dishes menu, consider that if you don't know what to make. That's all there for you guys. So I appreciate you, everyone, very much. You are awesome. I think that link went through, right? It's stuck. I think my chat is stuck. I apologize. My chat is stuck. If that link didn't go through, guys and gals, I apologize. It is on Kindle, Amazon Kindle. You can check out, just type in Holiday Dishes Dolce. You will see that pop up. My chat is now frozen for some reason. I don't know why. But that is okay, because it is time to sign off. An hour and 5 minutes into this video. This was going to be a 20-minute video. I love hanging out with you guys. Remember, check out the Patreon channel, Mike Dolce Knows on Patreon. Go to the Patreon page, type in Mike Dolce Knows, take a look, see what's there. I would love to hang out with you inside that community, to become your personal private coach on that Patreon page and really start moving this thing forward. You guys are absolutely amazing. Until next time, boom.